you so much for tuning in. Today's video is a Wanderlust theme centerpiece. Now you can use this for weddings, bridal showers, baby showers, or just a simple decor around your house. Now I know that the items that I'm using are in stores for a limited time since they're Father's Day items. So if you do like this centerpiece, make sure that you get out to your Dollar Tree as soon as possible. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoy this video and stick around by subscribing to this channel. Let's go ahead and get started. For this project, I'm going to be using these adorable gift boxes from Dollar Tree, but clearly they are for Father's Day, so we're going to cover up that Mr. Fix-It and Gone Fishing with some Dollar Tree stickers. These stickers are travel themed, so they're perfect, but if you have anything at home that looks vintage, like stamps or anything you can print out, that would be perfect. So I'm just going to cover up the logo, but remember these are going to be stacked up, so you're really not going to see this. This is just to add some detail. So now it looks a little girlier and a little less like a bait and tackle box. So this is what it should look like when it's stacked up. Now I'm going to work on my vase. This is a Dollar Tree vase, and I'm going to paint the inside using acrylic paint. This is the shade Acapulco, and I purchased it at Walmart. I did water it down so that it runs a little easier, and I added a nice generous amount to the bottom. You can use newspaper or a plate, whatever you'd like, but do put something underneath it while you're swirling around. Now make sure everything is completely covered, and once it is, let it drip out as much as you can. Now before I set it to dry, I did place it on a clean plate, and I grabbed a wipe and cleaned off the lip since I noticed some of the paint did get on the edges. So I am going to let that dry for 24 hours because this is a lot of paint. So we're going to set that to the side and work on our next vase. Now this next vase is also from Dollar Tree, and what I'm going to do is grab some Dollar Tree Mod Podge and this glitter that I've had forever, which is at Walmart, and I'm going to mix everything together in a plate. Now this little brush is also from Dollar Tree, and when you're mixing it, you're going to notice that it's going to start to look like sand. Do not worry about it. It is going to dry into that beautiful glitter. This is just a way to avoid having a huge glitter mess, and it saves you so much material. So I'm just going to brush that on to the clean vase, and I'm actually doing pretty thick coats just to make sure that everything is covered. As you can see, I'm not having any trouble getting this to stay on the vase, so this is the best method to use. I had so much glitter left over that I decided to cover another vase that I bought from Dollar Tree, and I'm actually happy that I did because it did bring balance to the centerpiece. So I did do this little round one, and I'm using the exact same method. I'm just brushing it on. And even though you see some little streaks, once it dries, you will not be able to see that at all. So you are going to have to let this dry for 24 hours because this is a really thick mixture. And I do show you here the transition between it drying, and as you can see, the glitter is intensifying and it looks beautiful. So the best thing about this method is that you can rub on it and you will not end up with glitter on your hands or clothes. It is perfect. So when the teal vase is finally dry, I did want to mimic a map, so I'm going to use this globe as a guide, and I'm going to use my deco color pen. In the end, I ended up using an image that I pulled up on my phone. It was a lot easier for me to try and mimic, which at this point I had no idea what I was doing, and I'm pretty sure I just made up my own country and cut off a ton. So if I did not draw your country correctly, I'm so sorry. But I tried my hardest, and I tried to add as many details as I can so that this actually looks like a map and not squiggly lines. So I ended up adding both details that were on my phone and some that were on the actual globe. So once I was done drawing all my squiggly lines, I did write some of the details in, like North Atlantic Ocean and the little compass looking thing. I just tried to add as much detail as possible so it's obvious what I'm trying to do here. So after this dried, which was almost instantly, I grabbed some Dollar Tree foam and cut it in half so it fits nicely, and I just placed it directly inside, no need to glue it in since this is such a small piece. I ended up using these Dollar Tree roses, which I am in love with the color, and I just placed them directly in, nothing fancy. I also added another flower for a pop of color. Now for the other two vases, I am going to be adding some Dollar Tree fern, the exact same flowers, but I did want to add more greenery to it just so it draws the eye, and I think that Dollar Tree fern actually looks pretty good. So now I added the ranunculus and the roses, and I feel like these flowers look so pretty together. Now for the smaller one, I did the exact same thing. I just placed some pieces of fern and then added my ranunculus inside. Now to put everything together, I basically just stacked my boxes the way that I wanted, put my globe on top, and then added my two vases to the side. And that's it! You have a beautiful Wanderlust centerpiece for any occasion. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Till next time.